Okay, I've been busy all day and I'm probably going to be busy for the rest of the day. And I have no idea what I'm going to record a video on. So here we are. I heard that Clav overdosed. I've never really watched any of his stuff, but I've seen like clips of him, and I think there was one time he got interviewed by Piers Morgan. And I understand that he's the person that made up Lux Maxim, which I believe is just basically trying to look as good as possible. I don't really get it, but I guess if it makes sense, it makes sense. But he OD'd on stream, and to my knowledge of what he's trying to say is that he can't function like a normal person without these drugs. I would assume that maybe he gets a type of way, or he doesn't like to be in the public. I don't really know. I'm a bit confused, to be fair. Like I can understand being maybe anxious, but then like why would you be in the public eye in the first place? Maybe it's that he's in public. I'm not too sure, but he says that he needs to take it to feel like, I think a neurotypical, I think he said. Which on a weird level, honestly, I think I kind of understand it. Obviously not good. I think it's the same thing like people do with like drinking, you know, to like be confident or to feel like they can relax. It's not a good thing. It normally leads to addiction. I'm not a big fan of judging people and throwing hate in any way. I always like to kind of understand the person, you know, or try to my best before I comment on something, even though I probably don't do that often. The Lux Maxing thing confuses me, and I guess I just don't really understand it. I've been lucky enough to really never be rejected, I guess, or struggle with relationships too much. So it's kind of a weird place for me to try and understand, you know, someone being like they feel like they're so ugly that they can't attract anyone, which I think is a load of bullshit, by the way. Because I think that if you can try to connect with someone on a human level, 9 times out of 10, a lot of your appearances is not a lot to do with it. Like, yes, it does have, you know, I think it's at a certain level, right? Just making sure you're looking after yourself, right? Is the baseline, and after that you're pretty okay to go, as long as you're looking after yourself and you're not groomed, basically. I think you'll be all right. You know, you'll be good. But I guess that's just my opinion and my perception of it. Again, I've never really been rejected, and I've never struggled, so what do I know, right? But I think Lux Maxim in general is a sad place to be, and I don't think it's unique to Clav or the people that watch him. You know, a lot of, you know, women have been doing it for a very long time with makeup and all these other things, right? And it's upsetting that we feel that we need to cover up or improve ourselves in ways that, you know, are so superficial. And I guess it's just bred by our society, though. You know, the society that we're in breeds this need to be absolutely perfect, beautiful, down to the T. The best piece of advice I can give you is that if someone doesn't love you for you, you're probably better off not being with them. And when I say for you, I mean your soul, right? Your soul is what they need to love, not the money you make, not the way you look, not the things you can give them, but your soul. That's what they need to love. And if they love that, then you're all good. And if they don't, then you didn't lose too much. Unfortunately, I get that it is very hard to sometimes show your soul to people or open up in that certain way, or even get the chance to. And to that I would say just keep trying and don't don't get discouraged, I guess, would be my advice. So that's all I've got. It's rubbish, I know, but hopefully you can take something away from it. So I'm gonna get going and I'll talk to you guys